We are now on week 14 of our Dahlia startups, and we've followed three different regimes for starting our Dahlias. One regime used pot Dahlias, and we've taken lots of cuttings from those. We've also used single Dahlia tubers, which we divided at the end of last season, stored in cling film, and got those started 11 weeks ago. And we've also got some Dahlia clumps which we've planted up in pots. These are 11 single Dahlia tubers that we started off on in a test regime. Most of them did sprout, so I think we started with 14, and these are the 11 plants that we've got from those, currently in a cold frame. So these are the most advanced plants because they were tubers, they sprouted, and they are now 11 weeks old. We're in the polytunnel now, and these are the pot Dahlia cuttings that we took. We started taking cuttings 14 weeks ago. So the oldest of these plants at the back there are 14 weeks old, and then they get progressively younger. We've potted some on, which I did a video of those, and there's some that are only recently come out into the polytunnel, so we've only just taken these out of their plastic bag coverings. This one here I think was taken out of its plastic bag today and is actually wilting. The one behind it wilting a little as well. So I will put those, they're not ready to be out of the plastic bag, so I will put those back in the plastic bag after this, after we've finished here. There are 44 cuttings altogether here. I've started to pinch out some of these, which I showed on a previous video. That one there we can see is pinched out. This one here pinched out. This little guy down here pinched out. So I'll wait probably till there's 4 sets of leaves and plants going fairly well before I pinch these out. And over here is our bed with single Dahlia tubers, the ones that we stored over winter, and we've put them in a bed. We're taking out, and once they've sprouted, this one we've let get too large, we should have taken it out already. This here is probably the optimum size to take out your tuber and pot it on. So I've got I've got another 6 to do, which we'll do today or tomorrow. We'll pot them on. And over here are the ones we've potted on previously, so these are at different stages because they sprouted sooner or later. So these are the most advanced. And then these are a bit slower as we go along. We've taken 56 of these so far, and we've probably got another, I don't know, maybe 30 or so to go. There's a few down here. And here are the last few of those single Dahlia sprouts that we planted on. And here now are our Dahlia tuber clumps, which we got started on the 10th of April, which was 4 weeks ago. Different varieties tend to go at different paces. And we've got 56 of these all together. These at the bottom here are fairly slower, And we have a troop of ants here. Busy little guys. In fact, you can see they are in fact living inside the dahlia pots. That is interesting. So I don't know whether we've got some harm being done there. They've certainly dug out all this compost, haven't they? So I think I'll probably persuade them to move on. We'll have a look at that. We'll have a look at that and see there's probably some eggs and such like in there. Let's take that over now and have a look. So here we are. Let's have a look at what these ants are doing to this this dahlia plant here. I'm wearing gloves. They're not a biting variety of ants, I don't think, but I'm wearing gloves. You can see the way they've got into the pot here, and this is the compost which they've excavated. Can't see any eggs or such like, but they can't be doing this dahlia much good, can they? They're burrowing and they've set up home in a big way. Seems a shame to disturb them, but and now that I've taken their home away, there's just a few stragglers there. But the line, the worker line, is virtually, still a few stragglers there, aren't there? But that's upset their plans a bit. Anyway, right, there's more than just the one. That's interesting. Well, it's not interesting, it's a bit of a disaster actually, isn't it? Not a lot down there. So I'm gonna take these over here are okay, the ones in the plastic tray, but these here that I set on some old fibre board. Each of these plants is now home to an ant colony. I'll take these away. I think I will pot those on into a different pot and hope that everybody's happy. Well, I'm not going to kill the ants, but anyway, these are the rest of the Dahlia clumps which we got going 4 weeks ago. They're doing alright, different stages of development. These guys at the bottom are all one variety preference. They've probably been the slowest to get going, but they're all, virtually all of them are now going fairly nicely. I'll watch these for ants. Anyway, that's how my dahlias are getting on. I'm starting to think of planting some out now and how to do that, and how to deal with weeds. Lots of different ways of doing that. And I think I'll be using lawn clippings in one area and maybe sheep's wool in another area. To act as a mulch to keep weeds down. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again.